morning, Ms. Mega and friends. Today, we would like to present our discussions. And about the topic today, you can see on the screen. It's the applications that support education technology. This is Nearpod, and you can see on the left below our group members, and we are from group 2. And today we would like to discuss about the introduction, user experience, language learnings, and technical information, and the last is the tutorial. And here we go.
Well, welcome to Nearpod. As you can see in this picture, we believe teaching is the most important job in the world. That is the great tagline from Nearpod. So we can assume if Nearpod is an education technology. Next slide. And then you can see again in this picture. This is the first page when you go to nearpod.com, and then this is the first phase of Nearpod. Next. Now I will tell you a short story about Nearpod. Nearpod started in a small warehouse in downtown Palmdale, Florida. In 2012, Nearpod is born. The introduction of mobile device began in the shift to one-by-one classroom. Teachers start using Nearpod to sign lessons on students' device and receive real-time student insight. In 2017, the team is built. Nearpod raised $21 million in venture capital and hires a team of former educator and engineer to create a game-changing platform for teachers. And then we will move to 2019. Nearpod acquired Vocabulary. Nearpod and Vocabulary came together to reach and engage millions of students around the world. Okay, we put teacher and students first in everything we do. That is the mission of Nearpod. Okay, we will move to the next slide.
So now we will move on to the next topic, which is user experience. So in Nearpod, user can join as students, teachers, or administrator. Next. So in Nearpod, the learning activity is presented in a clear way. As you can see in the screen, teacher can create a lesson activity with various features in Nearpod. The picture in the presentation is the example of the lesson activity. So you can see there is the content of the material, the activity, also the quiz. So there is a clear step of what students should do in the class. Next. So here's the other features that teacher can use to create the lesson activity. It will support the teacher to make the activity as clear as possible. Next. Next. So Nearpod is aesthetically pleasing and has more than one gamification. The design graphic is simple and modern. Nearpod doesn't make the teacher and student feel bored. So in the screen is the example of the gamification in Nearpod. So after the material, the students can do the quiz. So firstly, they can choose the characters, do the quiz, answer the questions, and after that, there is a leaderboard to show students' achievement. Next. Nearpod offers easy navigation. In Nearpod, teachers can easily make lesson content and activities by clicking on the Create button beside the profile. The tools for creating the lesson are also very simple and easy to access. In the beginning, there is a tour guide for new users, so you don't need to worry if it is your first time to use Nearpod. Also for the students, they can join the lesson by entering the code that was given by the teachers. It is very easy, no need to sign up or create a new account in Nearpod. Students just need to type their full name and nickname. And after they join the lesson, they only need to swipe to the right or swipe to the left. Next.
So we move on to the next section of our review about Nearpod is about the language practice. Actually, Nearpod can be used to teach any discipline of knowledge, not only language, but also you can teach science, math, and something like that. And then, because Nearpod is not specifically made for certain language, but it is focused more on facilitating the teachers in creating a teaching media. And in our case, as language teachers, Nearpod can be used to teach any skills. It only depends on how well you utilize and explore the application as well as the features provided. Next. So here we have some feature recommendation or that you can use for your students in teaching English. We have open-ended question. You can use it for some reading comprehension question, or you can teach your student writing using this kind of assessment. And then we have quiz. It can be used to teach any skills. We have also collaborative board. It can be used for some both collaborative and individual writing activity. And then we have fill in the blanks. You can use it for grammar or reading. And then we have matching pairs game that you can use to test your students' vocabulary. For speaking, teacher also can give some students stimulus or questions through some images, videos, audios, and the open-ended questions. And then you can just instruct your students to give the answer using audio recording. Next. Then in using Nearpod, there are some advantages for the class practice. For the students, for the students, there are two options for the learning modes, which are live participation and student-based. And in student-based mode, it allows the teacher to share the asynchronous learning for the students. This allows the students to follow the lesson at their own pace. So anytime they can access the material anytime and from everywhere. And then for the teachers, Nearpod is very useful for teachers in teaching a large class because the application itself is accessible for a big amount of students, and the teacher also can start and control the lesson at the same time. At the same time, if you use the live session, and then teachers can also see the students' real-time progress and result while they teach. It can be connected to Zoom meeting as well, so it is more control. Next.
Is tracking learning. So in Nearpod, the user can set their own learning goals. Since user can create their own lesson activities, They also can decide their own learning goals by utilizing the tools and features in Nearpod in order to achieve their learning goals. And then, self-assessment opportunities. In live participation mode, teacher can share the students' individual quiz result to their devices to provide immediate feedback. In the student pace mode, the teacher can also share the quiz result to the students by enabling show quiz and multiple choice question result in student pace mode feature in lesson settings. By enabling this feature, the students can easily determine their level of knowledge, identify their strengths and weaknesses, and find out what strategies work best. In Nearpod, teacher can also observe learners' strengths and weaknesses. There are some features that teachers can use to assess students' understanding, and the app will give the result of that activity. So the teacher can monitor what aspect of the learning that students still need to improve. And then developing other skills. So actually, Nearpod can be used to teach anything. Not only for English, but it can also be used to teach math, science, social studies, and technology and computer science. It depends on how the teacher utilizes the feature in this app into their lesson plan. And about the interaction, there are communication opportunities between learners in this app. The learning activities in Nearpod tend to be interactive, and when the teacher does live session mode, it will give the direct or on-air answers from the students. In a live session, the teacher can also connect their presentation with the Zoom meeting. And in Nearpod, there is a feature called Collaborate Board. With this feature, the students and teacher are able to do discussion and brainstorming. The students can share their ideas by posting text and images to a shared class board. This feature helps the teacher to make learning more interactive, and also it makes students more engaged in learning.
The next is about technical information. We can access the Nearpod through PC and our smartphone also. And this education technology doesn't consume a lot of data storage because we can access it through a regular browser. And if you want to install these applications on your smartphone, we only uses 1.7 megabyte of storage, and however, it is more realistic if the user access it through a PC or laptop in order to get an easier view. And these applications, this Nearpod is available for in Play Store, App Store, Microsoft Store, and Web Store. Next. And this is the tutorial.
Well, hi. Welcome to the Nearpod. In this moment, I want to explain and lead you how to make a lesson in Nearpod as a teacher. So first of all, you have to access Nearpod in your browser or your internet, and then you have to type nearpod.com, and then this is the first page of Nearpod. If you have not member access or something else, first thing you have to sign up in Nearpod as a member of Nearpod. You can be a student or a teacher or administrator. Okay, 2 days ago I already signed up as a teacher, and then if you sign up, it's free. Nearpod is free to sign up. And then let's move to the teacher page. So, well, this is the teacher page. As you can see at this, we have personal settings or account settings, and then Nearpod provide 100 MB for your storage to save your document or something else. So if you want more storage, you have to upgrade your account. And then in the left side, you have the code. I mean, every lesson have a code. So if you want to access the lessons, you have to input the code in this box. And then we have my lesson box, and then report, and Nearpod library, and then teacher resource. So now I want to lead you how to create lessons in Nearpod as a teacher. Okay, first of all, you have to click the blue box and then create, click, and then and the Nearpod provide four options: lesson, video, activity, and also Google Slide. So I will click lessons to create lessons. Wait a minute. Yes. So this is the page of create lessons. You can name the name of lessons, and then you can add a new lessons. You can copy, you can paste and delete it, and then convert your lessons. So in this time, I want to create a new lesson. So you just click add content and activities, and then Nearpod provide 12 contents and or rich media on your lessons. And then if we scroll down, we have Nearpod have some activities. This is like a games. You can choose any activities in this option. So at this moment, I want to choose open-ended question. So just click open-ended question, and then wait a minute, loading. Yeah, this is the page of your lessons, your planned lessons. So first of all, I want to add some image. Just click and then upload it. Choose your picture. Choose the picture. Yes, like this. Open it and yes, your picture already submitted in the Nearpod. And then on the left side, you can write down the instruction. Please describe this picture in scene of present. So your students will see the picture and then also read the instruction. Okay, if you're done with this, you can click save, and if you want to cancel, you can click cancel. So I want to click save. Loading. A minute. Then yeah, this is your lessons. So your lessons already done, and to finish it, you have to click save and exit. I'm sorry if the loading is sometimes the internet connection has a problem. Yeah, this is your lesson. So you can edit it and then also preview it, and then you can drag to and move the file to this and this. And then now how to share your lesson to your students. So if you want to share your lessons, you have to click student agent. Click the yellow box, and then here it is. This is the code of your lesson, NXSRP. This is the code, and if your student already installed Nearpod, your student just input this code into the Nearpod, and they will access it from this code. And then, or if you want to send a link, you can copy the link and then share to your class or to your students. Okay, that's from me. And then after that, if you want to see the progress from your students and then also the answer from your students, you can click in the left side. Take a look at the left side. You can click the report, and then wait a minute. And then this is the report of your student progress. So the student, how many students already answered it, and then the time of session, and then this is the editing. I will click this. Yeah, we can see the name of our students, and then the feature, and then the participant, and then this is the graphic, set of graphic, the answer and the skip, how many students skip, how many students, the percentage of how many students answer, and then the summary, and then the autos. Yeah, so I think this is very good. You can download it, and then you can share it to your student also. Okay, cool. I think it's enough to teach you how to make a lesson in Nearpod. If you're curious about Nearpod, you can access it into your PC or your smartphone. Please don't be hesitate to use Nearpod, because this application or this web, and especially for English teacher. Okay, I think it's enough. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your attention, guys. If you have any questions or you want to add something, you can tell us. Thank you and see you.